Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming and being here. Obviously, a very big day for the organization, for our team and the franchise. We went into the market looking for a scorer, proven scorer that can bring offensive skill and power forward type to our team, and we found the #1 guy on our list and got him signed. So we're very pleased to have Nathan Horton join our team. He's a proven scorer in the league, about 0.7 points per game in his career. Scores the goals the right way in these days to get them done, goes into the hard areas to get it done. Scored in the games that matter the most. Great playoff performances with the Bruins when they won the Cup. And again this year when they fell a little bit short of the Cup, but almost point per game this year in the playoffs. Still a young guy, 28 years old. Just coming to his prime as a hockey player. So we're very pleased to have him. He brings experience of what it takes to win the Cup and what it takes to win in this league, which is important also. Obviously a big commitment from our ownership, and again showed us the unbelievable support that we've had from them throughout my short experience here, but they're a very committed group, and we're very fortunate to have that type of support from the ownership. With that being said, I'd like to introduce you Nathan Horton.
Questions for Nathan? Just raise your hand. We'll get you a mic.
Nathan, welcome to Columbus. First of all, this is a finish your career type of contract that you signed here. You had a lot of options. From the reports I've seen, you visited one place. You're here 4 hours or so after the deadline. Tells me that this was the place you circled right away. What was it about the organization that made you want to sign so emphatically with Columbus and make this be the absolute place you may end up ending your career?
Yeah, this is the place I wanted to be. Once I heard it was an option, this is where I wanted to be, and obviously with Mr. Davidson and Jarmo, I think it's in the hands of the right people, and it's headed in the right direction. And they got a lot of players that make this thing great. And like I said before, I'm not going to name all the players because I don't want to leave anyone out because they mean that much to the team. And for me to come in and be a piece of the puzzle to help the team get to our goal. And I'm excited to be here. And it's been a great day, and I'm looking forward to a lot more.
Nathan, I think people over here to your right in the back, I think people in Boston are wondering why you would leave a situation like that where the run at the Cup. Can you explain your desire to leave there and your willingness to come to a market like that is maybe seems to be on the cusp but hasn't arrived just yet?
Yeah, I'm thankful for my opportunity in Boston, and I'm very thankful, and I met a lot of great people. I've had great teammates. I had a great time there, and I just think to be in the city. It's a great opportunity for me and my family to be able to be in a house and a little bit more quiet, and that's what I was looking for, and an opportunity like that is here, and for me and my family to be here is pretty exciting.
Now that it can be told, how many days did you spend in Columbus, and what all did you do in that time?
I think 2 days, maybe one and a half. I just walked around the city a little bit, drove around, looked at all the places. When you're a player, you come in, you don't see too much of the outside, and I got to do that a little bit. And from what I see, it's definitely a place where I want to enjoy with me and my family, and I want to be here a long time.
Back here in the back, Nathan, what do you think you can bring to this team? They've been looking for a score, and I'm assuming this is what you hope you can provide. It's some goals for a team that was having trouble doing that early.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's just it. I want to, bring what I can to the team, and I think that scoring goals, battling, bring pucks to the net, like a power forward does. That's what I want to do. But again, I'll do anything it takes. Wherever I'm slotted in and wherever the coach wants me to play, that's where I'll be, and I'll be happy to do it because I want to get back. I want to be in the playoffs, obviously, and everybody else does, and we got the team to do it. And I think that's why we're so excited here. There's a buzz going around here, and I felt it since I got here.
Nathan, how extensive is the injury to your shoulder? How long will you be out? Could you give us a little detail on this?
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to get it done. I'm definitely going to have surgery. Hopefully the next week, early week, we can figure it out and get something done. And the sooner the better, obviously, because I think the recovery is 4 to 6 months. I'm hoping 4. I think like everybody else would in my situation. But I just want to be 100%. I want to come back and never have a problem with it again. And that's about it.
Nathan, over here. You've won, obviously, in the NHL. You've got a Stanley Cup ring. Every athlete wants to win, no matter what the sport. Everyone wants a ring. What are the elements here that you saw that tells you that this franchise is ready to win?
All the great pieces they have. This is especially coming last year, the end of last year, the run that they had, and like I said, the buzz that was going around the city, it's. I've only been here, a day, and now that I'm here, I got texts from almost all the players. It's really family. It feels like a family, and everyone seems to be getting along, and that's what it takes to win. You want to play for the guy next to you, and I found that out in Boston. It's you really got to come together to get to the ultimate goal, and it seems like that's the way it is here. And
just to follow up, you're going to go with number 8, right?
Yes, because 8, you turn it sideways and it means forever. So hopefully that.
And was there ever a discussion with R.J. Umberger, who has number 18 now?
No,
was
no.
there any negotiating back and forth?
No, he's had the number for a while now. So I'm happy to be given this number in this jersey, and like I said, I'm excited.
Nathan, you talked about your family 2 or 3 times already. It sounds like this city was part of what you wanted, maybe a less hectic, more family type atmosphere. Did you talk to other players before you came to that conclusion who like it here or whatever?
Yes, I've talked to a few guys that have been here, and there's great things. But obviously, coming here and experiencing it and seeing what's on the outside, what that has to offer, there's no question in my mind that this is a place I want to be, and it's a great place for my family. And obviously, when you get older, you have a family, and that matters a lot too, and schooling, and it all works out. This is the perfect scenario. A great team, great place to live, and a great place to win.
Just curious, when you
Well, I was just happy to get into the NHL, but you obviously you do think a little bit different when you have a family to worry about too, and they can, just like I said, it's a nice place for my family and me, and we're excited to be here.
Nathan, were the Blue Jackets the first team to contact you, and how many other places did you even consider?
I'm not sure about that, but once I heard that we did get in contact, and it's definitely something that I felt strongly right away, and I wanted to come in and see it, and I'm glad I did.
Any other questions for Nathan? Okay, actually, Jarmo, would you mind stepping up again? We'll turn it over to Jarmo, and then we'll do some one-on-ones.
Jarmo, you took full advantage of the opportunity this year to have a player come to town. How important was that for you to utilize that, and how much did it impact your being able to attract him? Would it have been different if it had just started at noon, as it does in previous years?
Yeah, I'm sure it would have been. I think that the city has a lot to offer. I've seen it personally with my family, and I'm sure everybody with family thinks of it approximately the same way. What's good for the kids, what's good for the whole family, the schooling, all those things, and so it all kind of, there was a match there, and once we knew that he had interest, and we could show him around a little bit, take him to the zoo and all those different things, good things that the city has to offer. I think it was a good day for them and the whole family, and that's definitely something that we have to use to our advantage in the future too. This is a great city.
Jarmo, are you done, or is there anything else that you're working on? Do you anticipate any other signings or deals?
We're never done. That's my favorite answer to that. We're always looking for ways to improve, but obviously we get the salary cap situation and all that we have to take in consideration. We still have room there, so we're working on different options to improve our team. But we're close to being done before the season starts, but it's an ongoing process.
And could you just talk about the players that you now have in the fold and what you think the prospects are for next year?
I think with Nathan, we were able to add that scoring that we were looking for. Obviously, he's not going to be there for the couple first months, maybe 3 first months of the season. So there's going to be opportunity for the players that we have on our team to take on a bigger role. We might be looking for something to fill the hole in the short term, or the other options that we might have on the table still for role in the top 6 of our forwards. We feel good about the draft, but I've said many times that we don't expect any of the players from this year's draft to step in and make our team. That's just I don't think it's a fair expectation for those kids, but we'll get a good look at some of those guys next week. That's a first step in their pro career, and maybe somebody comes in and really surprises us, and it leads to taking a closer look at them in training camp, and we'll go from there. But we feel pretty good about our group right now. We have pretty much the same groups we had at the end of the year, and we were winning games, and everybody believed in our team from inside, and we started to make believers of the people from the outside too, with the way we played. So we got Sergei Bobrovsky signed. Obviously, that was a big thing for our team. We've always felt that defense is one of our big strengths. We have a very solid defensive group of guys that also has some skill and puck moving ability and size. And now we were able to add a power forward that can score goals and bring offense to our team. So we feel good about our team.
Jarmo, over here to your left. When we talked a week ago, you knew that you had a lot of things ahead of you, and you got the 3 first-round picks. You got Bob signed. Now here's Nathan standing right here. A week ago, did you envision all of those things going as well as they did? I know you've got the advantage of hindsight now, but honestly, a week ago, did you think that that week would go by with this kind of success?
Well, I'm a dreamer, so I'm always trying to dream big, and I have all kinds of fantasies, always dreaming big about things to happen, and I'm the optimistic guy when everybody says that you're never going to get them. I'm saying, well, we'll see. I always had that battle with the scouts on our staff. I can remember one guy that I had it every year with, he always said, "Well, we're never gonna get him." I said, "Well, I think we will." And well, sometimes you don't, and sometimes you do. But I believe in that positive approach that you dream big and you go towards that and you go for it, and hopefully things happen.
Jarmo, you were able to add scoring touch, and yet the player you're acquiring today fits the team that emerged in the last couple months of the season. How important was that? There were a lot of guys that scored that you could have gained through free agency, but Nathan almost sort of furthers that tough to play against idea you came up with at the end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely, and those are big things. We've always talked about the character aspect of the players that we want to have on our team. Nathan's a competitor. He's like I said earlier, he goes to the right areas to score goals in today's game, which is right on that blue paint. You got to go into the hard areas to score goals, tips and rebounds and taking the beating in front of the net is part of it. And he's a big guy that's hard to move from those areas, and he's not afraid to stick his nose in there. So I think he fits all those things. Obviously, we've done our homework on what kind of teammate he is and what type of character he brings to our group, and all those things checked in very positive. And so that's why he was #1 guy on our list, and we went after our #1 guy and got him, and so we were very, very pleased.